So me and one of my lads were just going for a peaceful hike up a mountain one day. I was trying out the new cinematic camera when we found John motherfucking Marston just chilling there. We were asking for autographs when he said he was dying due to the weather. What a pussy. So he can respawn in Red Dead 1, but now he can't respawn in real life. What a fucking loser. After carrying his lazy ass because he wouldn't walk himself, a bunch of wolves saw us. I thought about just sacrificing Marston since he was pretty much a vegetable anyway. But instead the wolves gave me a PTSD flashback to Morgs Fest, which sent me into a violent rage shooting each one of them. So I'm just going to no context switch to another day where me and the lads were chilling on a hill to pull over a train because apparently the man Morgan Freeman himself was on there. And he was next in our autograph book. After the explosive failing, the boys and I only had one plan left. We all jumped onto the train, well besides Javier, but it's fine, he can't read anyways. After mass murdering my way to the front of the train, the driver decided to be a hero, but I know-you'd the fuck out of him and threw him overboard. After stopping the train, we had to fight off reinforcements. And by reinforcements, I mean about 60 dudes with rifles. So he proceeded to do what we do best, and gave up. The next day I decided to wake up my alcoholic father to go with me to get my morning shots of whiskey. For some reason a bunch of chicks hopped in the back of our cart. It's so annoying, why does my dad have to be so goddamn attractive? We scooted our way into town, where we stopped by the general store and bought us some bezos. After waking up to one of the lasses getting harassed by some dude, so I shot him in the head. So I hopped on a horse to leave when it turns out it wasn't mine. Now the cops are coming after me. So I did the best thing you can do in this type of situation. Climbed off the horse and made a run on foot. Only to return that night to go to the saloon to have my before bed shots and maybe a little bit more. So long story short, I got into a bar fight with a man nearly 3 times my size. He was beating me senseless until I remembered I was fighting and brought him to the ground where the people had to pull me off him. Right, it was self-defense. After chatting with some of my lads in their pimp suits, I decided to wash up and head back home. I noticed some dodgy motherfuckers standing by a tree, so I walked up to them hoping to crack a convo. But then they threatened me, so I used some of my hardcore gunslinger skills to take them out. The next day I made my way to the Pimp My Horse headquarters where I bought a new horse and decided to name him Keemstar. After pimping my horse, I met up with my grandpa to go hunt a bear in the woods. After setting up the bait, we got impatient and walked up to it. And of course, the motherfucking bear was right there. It turns out all I had was my revolver. So I put some caps in Big Paulie, yep, that's the bear's name, and he proceeded to run away. So I made my way after him where I put one shot into him, then he completely pulled some MLG gamer shit on me, and I frankly don't know if I can show this on YouTube. Later stumbling across some dude wanting to challenge me to a shoot-off gamble. After realizing I was pretty much useless at shooting and this man just stole nearly all my cash, I proceeded to kill him, but I never got any of it back. I guess that's logical. Later that evening, I went to the bar with my lad Lenny, and all I can say is, it was pretty average.
Ocean man, take me by the hand, lead me to the land that you understand. Ocean man, the voyage to the corner of the globe is a real trip. Lenny? Ocean man, cross the time, man, by the sand, soaking up the thirst of the land. Ocean man, can you see through the wonder of amazement at the open mind? Take me by the hand, lead me to the land
Afterwards, waking up in the middle of nowhere, I beat some thoughts in poker, then pulled a dup. Before realizing the man I originally came for this whole time, Pastor Williams, was fighting some fatty. Being the real man I am, I shot him in the head. Proceeded to scare the witness, saying that if he calls the cops, I will shag his nan. Then I just saw Pastor Williams chilling on a train track. Being the person I am, I proceeded to stop this suicide attempt from happening, as I will be the first to die in this group to my own hands, not you. After returning the old saucy lad back to his bed, I set off into the wilderness once again, where I saw a man having trouble with his wife. I asked if he would like some help, but in a short few seconds, his wife one-tapped this man so hard his cap even fell off. The long story short, I'm a debt collector now. After making my way onto a fellow citizen's lawn, where I politely asked him for our money. Before setting off to go collect another debt, but this time as I arrived, the man decided to make a run for it. After catching the man, I discovered a treasure map showing where his money is hidden. So I set off to the location where I took his monthly pocket money and punished him for running away by dropping him off a rock and tucking him into bed. Later in the afternoon, my grandpa and some random dude we just met were talking about robbing a house. So we set off to the house, where we scouted it out and decided to take a short nap. After waking up, I snuck into the house, left with not only their jewelry, but their cart as well. We decided to celebrate. So being the thirsty African I am, I then began my new hobby of alcoholism, finishing off the night with a beza under the moonlight. Well, before tripping and dying. Anyway guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this Red Dead Redemption video. I'm sorry, like, it's been kind of a long wait. I just recently had my birthday, so I was celebrating that, taking some time off. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. I also have a Twitter account. I tweet every now and then. It's linked in the description. All my media is linked down there. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and bye guys.